Hey there, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning into my channel and welcome to your tarot card reading for August 2023. This reading taps into the fiery energy of Leo season. Once I lay out the cards, I will identify their positions, go through their meanings, and do some clarifications. At the end of the reading, I will pull a couple of oracle cards, so feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. Okay, so Scorpio, you've got, just noticing the two aces over here, the three major arcana cards, and this one court card here. So a lot of interesting energy for you, Scorpio, but we first take a look at what's being illuminated for you this month. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We take a look at the past influences and we see your major arcana card here with Death. We then see what to face head on with the King of Swords, which could be a person or type of energy for you to embrace. Here in the middle, we explore what's at the heart of the situation. You have the Star. Then we take a look at values or perspectives for you to reflect on with the Ace of Wands. And here, the action to take, the potential action to take or a potential outcome, we have the Devil. At the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy of this reading, you have the Moon card. So it might be a sense of some illusions that you've been kind of dealing with, maybe a sense of trying to trust your intuition, or, you know, you've got death going on here in the past, in the heart of the situation being the Star. So there is a sense of some kind of change or transformation. And what's being illuminated this month, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And this has to do with like material wealth. It could be how you're seen in the world, could be a career path. And with the Ace of Wands here, and values or perspectives to reflect on, it might have to do with like maybe how you've approached something before, or changing the way that you kind of approach new opportunities or approach ways that you're seen. And it's interesting with this Devil as the action to take or potential outcome. You know, maybe there is some power disparity for you to deal with. If the person or the King of Swords is a person here that you need to face head on, it could be a parent figure, it could be a superior at work, someone that you see as being you know, having the power, making the decisions about, you know, how either the opportunities that you're able to take or the way that you need to present yourself. It also could represent how you have been approaching a situation and kind of needing to face that, you know, like making logical decisions and reflecting on maybe things that you're passionate about. So here, let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles, Scorpio. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this seems like very much a career highlight. And I'll note that as the Sun transits in Leo, there is a focus on your 10th house of ambition, career, authority, like basically how it is that you are advancing in the world. Here at the bottom deck, you have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So it could be that there is a little bit of stress about taking on a role of power, maybe being like promoted. So let's get into it a little bit more. with the moon over here, this lack of clarity, it could be creating like fears, some hidden fears there. So let's take a look at this death card that is influencing things. We have the Ace of Cups, another ace showing up for you, Scorpio. So here in the past, this past influence, there's some kind of change when it comes to either how you are approaching something that you care about, how you are showing your either your connection with people or projects, and your, like, maybe even how much you invest in something emotionally, and that there's like either a change or something that maybe you hadn't really let go of in the past. You are kind of seeing that there is opportunities in like once you let go of something, once you fully accept a loss or a change and recognize that there is more for you, that's for your best and highest good, that can come about with this like transformation, that is going to really allow you to be more like lead more with your heart or with your passion, and more opportunities in terms of material wealth in your career. So let's take a look at this King of Swords here. And at the bottom, when I was clarifying this death card, you have the Chariot. So really a sense of kind of things are falling into place for you when it comes to recognizing what you want and how to get there. So let's see why this King of Swords is what to face head on. We have another ace. You have the Ace of Swords. So here, what to face head on, this either is for you to kind of bring a new idea, a fresh idea to a person, or really come up with a plan of action that is really clear. Maybe it's like you have to present, like give a presentation for something. But really, Scorpio, it's a sense of you having a lot of opportunities to kind of kick ass in your life. So here with the Star, this is at the heart of the situation. It's a sense of either you getting more clarity, like moving, like this moon here, it comes after the Star, but it's a sense of like really being balanced and having a sense of clarity here with the Star, and maybe even being more optimistic, because this is about like fulfilling your wishes and so forth. So maybe you are moving out of, with this Death card, out of a sense of fear of, going after something you want, or getting more clarity about what it is that you do want and how to get there. So, and here at the bottom of clarifying the Ace of Swords, you have the Magician. So definitely a lot of focus on how you are really moving forward. And it does seem like this theme of confidence and courage and going after what you want is showing up, which is very, very much in line with the sign of Leo. So let's see what we have here with this Star. We have the Eight of Cups. So there's going to be something for you at the heart of this that you're going to need to fully walk away from, that you're going to need to emotionally recognize it's not working for you that way. So at the bottom of the deck, we have here the 10 of Wands. What else we have? The 9 of Pentacles. So it's like something that you've been doing that maybe you had a goal set for yourself and you feel like you were almost there, but it was really just too difficult and too hard. And there is a new way for you to really approach this. And it does seem like it has to do with trusting your intuition, being more emotionally attached to the things that you care about, and recognizing that there are things that you need to like let go of emotionally as well. So let's see what this Ace of Wands has for us in terms of the values and perspectives for you to reflect on here. You have the 8 of Swords. So you have the 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. What I'm noticing here is there is a sense of you maybe like almost reaching your goal, or feeling like you can't reach a certain goal or advancing in a certain way. And it does have to do with how you're thinking about a situation, but also mainly whatever this situation is that's been influencing you, really going through that process of detaching from it. It could be a situation, it could be a job, it could be a connection with someone, or it could be a thought process. But it really is affecting your ability to kind of be okay with yourself and really advance forward towards these other opportunities. Here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands again. So the outcome being the Devil, it would seem that maybe, or the potential action to take outcome, it could be for you to really assess what it is that the choices that you've made that were based on maybe superficial, material, instantaneous, like satisfaction, as opposed to something that was for your best and highest good, something that was down the road. It also could indicate how you, I would say, issues of you and how you deal with people in authority in places of power, or how you deal with having power or authority over others. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up there. So let's go ahead and clarify this Devil card here for you, Scorpio. You have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is usually a card about give and take and reciprocity. It's also about like power differentials in all the different 6s. You'll see there's someone that is physically in a position higher than the others, either providing support, providing help, someone getting help or support, or here there's like money. So I would say to some degree, this like potential outcome, action to take, has to do with maybe people that you people in positions of power. Maybe you tend to stay with them longer than like employers, longer than you should, or you feel like you owe them, or they work you to the bone type of thing. So it's for you to kind of look at situations of what you're getting and what you're giving, and maybe there is some kind of pattern to be broken, some kind of power differential to take a look at. And here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So here it's like, maybe you're recognizing the devil, and what it is that you're doing to get like a little bit of something to advance, maybe a certain paycheck, being able to pay your bills, but kind of what are you giving up in that process? And with the Knight of Swords, it's almost like doing things on your own terms and kind of speaking your own truth and being confident that the action you're taking is going to get you something, but it is going to be down the line. It's not instantaneous, especially with this Knight of Pentacles here. It is something where you're putting in the work. You are looking at, doing what will get you to that next step you need to get to in order to reach that goal. So it's definitely, there is a long game plan here. So Scorpio, let's go ahead and close off this reading with a couple of oracle cards. These ones are a little bit hard to shuffle, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this one. That's the Lover's Oracle, and this is the Sign of the Times Oracle. So this is for insight on your love life or something you've been working towards. You have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So for those of you where it's having you look at that give and take of a relationship, and not just doing something because you gave your word, but actually assessing, are both sides really showing up here and giving it their all, and also being, what's the word, genuine in that. And then we have this infinity, unlimited potential. So recognizing that if you feel like you are kind of on a path and it's not, you're hoping for like a straight path, recognizing that sometimes you might go off course and need to change course so that you can tap into different opportunities. You've got all the aces popping up for you here, Scorpio. So it'd be interesting to see which opportunity you actually go after. So I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month, and we'll see you next time. Take care.